favored. Another year, another out and do things that we put here to do. I want to encourage you guys, since it is the first day, time to get things going the right way. It's time to get things going for the new year, and kind of like a new day. When you wake up and there's been a rough day from the day before, it feels like it's a new opportunity for you to start afresh, get things going. So, what I wanted to really talk to you guys about this morning, I apologize, the last 2 days, I really wanted to stay consistent and jump on and share with you guys. But as you know, we all have different challenges, obstacles that we deal with, that we go through every single day. And nobody's exempt from these challenges. So, right now, my situation is that there's family that's not necessarily doing well. And in this holiday season, that most people want to spend time with family and hang out and relax a little bit. And there's a family member that's actually in the hospital right now and not doing the greatest. Might be a situation where they transition and move on. So, you know, you gotta put things in perspective and spend time where it's important. And the fact that we all are here today and no one knows what tomorrow holds, again, it's a gift, it's a blessing, it's a privilege that I think we should take advantage of each and every single day that we're here. So, with that, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what 2025 is going to be looking like for me, where I'm focusing my efforts, my time, my energy, and it's going to be in people. People, I've said it before, make the world go round, and not enough people are intentional about the connections, about the conversations, the relationships that they're building. And as a result, sometimes we don't utilize resources that we have through people because we haven't communicated, we haven't stayed in touch, so to speak. So we feel like when we need something, even though we know that that person could potentially help, we're not reaching out because when was the last time that I talked to that person? When was the last time that we connected? Hey, Mohit, Happy New Year. Hope all is well. So this year, it's definitely going to be a goal of mine to connect with people, to have conversations, to look for genuine connections and see how we can all help each other, see how we can all keep growing and developing. Okay, let me get inside. Hey, good morning. Happy New Year to you. Yes, sir. Let me see if this helps a little bit. Get closer to. Okay. No, I gotta wash my hands. Okay, wash your hands, boy. So, I hope this is a little bit. Go for it, boy. Hope this is a little better. And one of the things I've noticed every time I'm walking outside, my internet starts to act crazy every time I'm live. So, hopefully, this is better, man. Santa, I appreciate you letting me know that it was glitching a little bit. And now that I'm in a better situation, let me know. Let me know if it's glitching still or if it's good to go. Anybody could give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know. But anyway, my goal, like I was saying before, is to just connect with people, share information. It's fine now, Sant. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. So I wanna share information with people, learn from people, grow, because a lot of times, like I was saying, a lot of people have opportunities to take advantage of, but they're not having a conversation. They're not talking to the people that could put them in front of these opportunities so that they can really take advantage of them. And one of the things that I found is that while I work my job every single day, working 9 to 5, helping people with insurance, a lot of people just don't want to do anything. They don't want to do anything that requires energy. Some people don't even want to think, and I I don't know what or when this whole situation started where people just expect things to be given to them and no one has to work for anything. And 2024 really showed me that most people don't want to do anything more. And for me, that's always looking for a way to get ahead, a way to do more than what I have currently. When I see folks that have opportunities that they just throw to the wayside or they're not taking advantage of, then it starts to become a little bit frustrating. I'm glitching again. Anyway, I apologize. I don't know what's going on with my internet over here. I might be in an interesting area where no matter where I go, there might be some glitching. Um, but yeah, I'm in California, and one of the things that I've noticed is I talk about this all the time because for work, I'm in the health insurance space. Anybody that's driving Uber, Lyft, Instacart, any of these different platforms understands that in California there's a extra stipend, there's an extra check that you can receive if you drive so many hours. Hey, what's up? If you drive so many hours and you have a qualified health plan. Thank you, Santa. I appreciate you. Trying to get to 200 at least. I'm doing good, Jeff. I'm doing good. So, what I do is I help folks get their insurance set up. And one of the things that I find is a lot of folks are doing Uber, Lyft, Instacart, DoorDash, all of these different um, gigs just to be able to supplement their income, or some of them are doing it for their full-time job. In California, like I was saying, these companies have to pay an extra stipend. I don't know if and when some of the other states are going to adopt the same thing, but essentially, companies like Uber, Lyft, Instacart, DoorDash, they do not offer insurance to the independent contractor because they're technically not by these companies. And that's where Prop 22 in California came around to try to help make sure that these independent contractors are getting some form of compensation to help with their health coverage needs. But I'm not really here to talk to you guys about insurance today. I'm really wanting to just recommend that everybody, if you're here, try to focus on getting a little bit more education. And the education doesn't have to be going back to school, doesn't have to be sitting in a classroom setting. One of the things that I find is that most people aren't utilizing resources. Here we are on YouTube, and I'm talking about information. And then this isn't a video that's sharing specific information that you can go sit down and just take notes on. But there are tons of videos where people are talking about a specific topic, a specific opportunity that anybody can take advantage of. And all you need to do is put the video on, learn the skill. I was watching a guy who lives in Oakland, and he talked about putting together a tiny community basically. So he had one house in Oakland, and when all of this tiny homes started popping up, he did his research and he ended up now with 2 or 3 tiny homes on that one property. But the funny thing is, most people don't do the math. His rent and expenses were somewhere around, 5,000. When he did all of this, he turned his property into a space where he could have Airbnbs and generate the income to cover his overhead and not necessarily even tap into his primary work, his source of income. So, education, again, he built all of that from learning, watching information on YouTube and seeing how other people had done the same thing. And he decided to give it a try. And it's funny because on one of the homes that he uses for his Airbnb now, he has a skylight in there. He said, I have no construction, no interior design background or knowledge or experience. But what I did was I went on YouTube and I YouTubed how to put in the skylight. I YouTubed how to do all of these different things. And he was able to get it done. And now those properties are generating income each and every single time somebody rents it out, he makes money. So the skill set was something that he chose to go out and learn because he had a passion for these tiny homes and he wanted to build that and use it as in a source of income. So all I'm saying to you guys is there's opportunities that are available for you to grow, to get to the next level. It's important not to waste time focusing on the wrong thing, right? Let's focus our energy, focus our time on the things that we need to be focusing on that'll get us ahead. Sometimes people are quick to say that they don't have time, they don't have money to do something that they probably need to be doing because it's going to help them, right? So a lot of people are wasting their time, wasting their resources. And it's a new year, so that's why I wanted to really talk about education and investing your time because my mom and I actually have a game plan for when she gets done with work, when she retires in the next couple of months. There's things that she wants to do. And with the amount of information and education that I have and that she has, we could definitely put some things together. So talking to, people, I think is a great way to just expose yourself to things that you may not have thought about, to things that, some people know that you may not know. And then you just go ahead and learn. And once you've learned, you've gotten the information, you can share. Life is full of experiences. What's up? Okay, enjoy it. Oh, yeah? Nice. Life is full of experiences, ladies and gentlemen. So I think the experiences that we choose to have, they're either going to be beneficial for us or they're going to waste our time. So if we're constantly in a situation where we're investing time and getting better, whether it's, learning, teaching, right? Experiencing new cultures, music, all of these things in life that we have every day to experience 24 hours. But what is it that you're doing with your 24 hours? For me, I'm connecting with people. I'm looking for new ways to grow, looking for new information that I didn't have, trying to fit more experiences in the time that I have. Some people are so focused on making money, and trust me, I understand why. Without money, you can't do too much. But there's a lot of things that you could do without money. There's a lot of blessings and gifts and treasures that life has given us that we need no money for. And some people are so focused on the other things where money's a factor, money's an issue, so they don't take action and do anything at all. I have a family member, I told you guys in the beginning of this video, sitting in the hospital right now. And it sucks because certain things in life we can control, certain things we can't control. One of the things we can't control is what we do with our time, right? But we can't control if we end up, getting a fever, getting a cold, right? We can't control if it rains or if it's sunny outside, but we can't control how we dress for the rain, how we dress for the heat. All of the different seasons we can control how we put ourselves together when we step out into the elements, but we can't stop the rain if it's falling. We just have to do what we can do. I think sometimes people wait till it's too late to start actually taking action, doing anything. And there's so many things that we can be focused on. There's so many opportunities we can be taking advantage of that I think it's just a matter of us realizing what it is we want and deciding that we're willing to put in the work, regardless of how tough, how difficult, how challenging it may get. the end result, the end goal is worth the challenges. It's worth the obstacles that we're going to have to go through. It's worth the big waves that we're going to have to go through to get to the calm waters. So once you've made that decision, I think everything just becomes easier to go through as far as the challenges, the obstacles, and just know that you're going to make it happen. So on this first day of 2025, ladies and gentlemen, I would just say, think about what you want. Think about what you specifically want to see happen for yourself in the next week. Start thinking about, what do I want next week? And then start doing things that align, that will put you in that position. If somebody says that they want to start working and build a business and get in a position where they don't have to work a job anymore, but they never spend any time thinking of that business, thinking of how to start that job, then you can tell that that person isn't serious. So in 2025, basically ask yourself, am I serious about my goals? Am I serious about the things that I want to do? And if I am serious, then what exactly am I doing to show that I'm serious? Because if somebody says, hey, what have you been doing for the last week to get you towards that goal that you said? If you could pull out your notes or just start writing down the things that you've done and they align with that mission, with that goal, you're on the way. But if you can't align those things, if you can't have the information to say, hey, this is what I've been doing, then you might want to think of a new method of operation, right? A new game plan that you can follow each and every single day. Hold yourself accountable. But there's two things I'm going to be sharing this particular year for sure that I know, if you're interested, getting more skills. That's what I'll say. Getting more skills. You're going to be able to give yourself more options with more skills. I'm going to be sharing two opportunities that I'm taking advantage of to be able to help you get better, earn some extra income, meet new people, right? Develop a network of business minded, entrepreneurial minded people that just want to help and give back and share information that they've gathered throughout their lives. So I'm a big believer. Again, you can learn from a baby. Everybody will agree, but when it comes time to actually sit down, they're asking the baby, what do you know? So truly being a student, a lifelong learner is important. And I'm going to be sharing information of, two opportunities I'm currently taking advantage of, currently using to generate extra income on top of my 9 to 5. See, like I said earlier, the 9 to 5 is good, it's great, but that's not the only thing. And if you rely just on that 9 to 5, we all know that something could happen and that 9 to 5 is going to go away. And it is what it is. You have to figure it out from there. So if I could be doing my 9 to 5 and building something on the side that allows me to replace the 9 to 5, I'd say that's the way to go. So if you're interested in knowing how any of these opportunities could affect you and benefit you in your situation, stay tuned. Hit the bell notification after you subscribe so that way you don't miss the video, and just stay locked in. I'm going to be growing as well. Hopefully we can stay connected and grow together, help each other. If there's anything that I could do to assist you guys, feel free to leave me a comment. Leave me the things that you guys are struggling with. I'd love to see if I can provide some solutions to that. And again, let's just take action every single day, even if it's a little bit that gets us closer to the final destination. I think it's well worth it. Let's not waste time and energy on things that don't matter, on things that aren't getting us closer to our goals. And I always like to end with, if I can help in any way, I'm not a mind reader. So just feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to reply, reach back out, and see how we can connect, provide some solutions, and keep on growing. Happy New Year, everybody. Talk to you soon.